Hey guys, good Monday morning at the end of June here. I hope you're all doing well. I wanted to go over some of the events that are happening around the area over the course of this week. These come from the Chamber of Commerce website, and I'm happy to give you more information if you're interested. So there's an iPhone Basics class today, which is awesome because we are catering to our seniors here, and here on our team, we're starting to develop more programs for our seniors. So I'm excited about that one. There's a wellness experience, and that involves cupping for a very small amount of money. It's just to get people to understand, and that's over in the Brookshire Brothers Shopping Center. Vacation Bible School is happening around the area at one of the churches, and then music bingo. So if you want any more information on this, just let me know, and I'm happy to send it to you. I always like to start with the market indicators. We have 261 homes on the market right now. That's what other agents can see. That's what the general public can see. But there are quite a few other pocket listings, not just ours from our team, but others that I know about. So if you're looking for a home and you can't find exactly what you're looking for, ask me about the ones that are exclusive listings. The median price of these listings have gone up. The past couple of weeks, we're right at $600,000 right now, and these homes are sitting on the market for 174 days. When we look at the closed sales, it's over the past 3 months, and that gives us a good indication of what buyers are actually paying. There were 120 homes that closed. That's a little bit less than what we've been seeing week over week, but it's not alarming, and they're closing at $435,750 as a median, and that is a little bit higher than last week. So that's great news. And they were on the market for 113 days. So don't let the days on market really throw you off. It doesn't really indicate a whole lot in this type of market. Of course, looking at this graph is one of my favorite things, although the numbers are skewed just slightly, but you can see price decreases are the name of the game here. We still have people super high priced and unrealistic, and that's really difficult for sellers because then they get frustrated, and they're having to keep their homes clean, waiting any moment for a showing, and if you're overpriced, those showings just don't show up. The market tells you within the first week if you are overpriced or not, even in this slow market. However, we are getting to a more balanced market. A balanced market is about 6 months of inventory. That means that there's enough homes to meet the buyer demand. For a while, we've had 10 months of inventory, which means it will take us 10 months to sell all the inventory that we have on the market. So a lot of these homes have come off the market because sellers are not willing to reduce price. They'd rather remove it from the market. So that's a factor that's playing into this. Some of the homes have sold, and then some sellers are having pause of even going on the market in the first place. So I think that's what's helping. But also, when buyers perceive value, they're going to make a move on a home. So we are moving homes out here. We have about 11 new active listings coming on. We're going to look at some of those today, which is my favorite thing to do. And we only had a few go under contract over the last week. A couple of them fell off the market as well. So is now a good time to buy? Yes, even though we're getting to a more stable market, it is still a great time to buy because you saw on that last slide, sellers are reducing price. They're offering so many type of concessions. Lenders are even offering concessions. So there's a lot of ways you can negotiate a good deal for yourself. I want to have story time right now about the house that's pictured here. This house is in Point Venture, and it has been on the market for a few years. And the listing agent called me about a month and a half ago and said, Emily, I just don't know what to do to move this house. Now, I've been in this house multiple times, and it's very long. It's located on the end of a cove, so it stays dry most of the time. But the problem is that it's on the main drag of Venture Boulevard, so lots of cars are going by. It's across the street, corner from the golf course, which is not as big of a deal, but the biggest deal is that it backs up to some of the townhomes because you have, like, if this is the cove, you have this house we're talking about, and then the townhomes back right up against there, so all the noise travels. And for a while, there's a townhome there that had a really rough dude there, had tons of parties and caused a lot of problems, and that was right behind this home, but it's gorgeous inside. Well, anyway, this home is listed, it's been listed since 2024. It was listed at $2.4 million. And when this agent called me after, a couple of agents have had this home with that unrealistic seller, he was in the 9s, and he said, Emily, what can I do to get this done? I said, it has to be at $775. Well, don't you know it's down to $775? Just like yesterday, they reduced it. But to think from $2.4 million down to $775, I mean, that's totally unrealistic. And we're not in the COVID pandemic mindset anymore, and the buyers certainly are not. So if you think you want a home like that's unreachable, now when they were listed at 2.4, they probably wouldn't have come down this low. They would think it's ludicrous, but now they're tired of sitting on the market, and now they're ready to be realistic and make a move. So there are opportunities, and that's where you can look at the days on market, look at the high price. Well, your agent should be doing this for you. See what type of price reductions they've had. Have they been realistic? Are they holding out for more? And then I wouldn't be above submitting an offer. You know, some people are getting fatigued and they just want to get it moved, okay? So yes, it's a good time to buy. Is now a good time to sell? Well, we are entering the seasonal end of summer. We're starting to look at school starting. So the people who are trying to move to get their children into school before the 2026-2027 school year, that pretty much has gone by. However, we have had an unusual market, so it's possible that we'll continue to see homes go on the market just like we're seeing this week. So stay tuned and we'll check them out. My favorite section, new homes to the market this week. I'm going to show you the ones that are on the MLS, and just remember, I know of a couple that have come on as pocket listings that the general public cannot see. So if you're interested in learning what those are, reach out to me. I'm happy to share them with you. We're starting off our tour today in Jonestown, and we'll work our way to the west to Lago Vista. This is 18406 Round Rock. Cute little house. That says AI enhanced there. Oh, look at that, beautiful. This is $289,880, 1,042 square feet, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. You've got that like industrial feel up there and some shiplap on the wall behind. Open ducting, that's cool. And that bathroom looks really pretty. I like the doors and the finishes around the openings. 0.19 acres. So this must be the second bedroom. And that is the primary bathroom. Well, it's the only bathroom in the house. So 2 sinks, which is nice. And I love the tile on the floor. And no bathtub. So just a quick in and out shower, but that's a really nice bathroom. Really cute home. It's got a fan, like a chandelier. I've not seen that before. And look at that woodwork on the wall. That's really pretty. Lots of windows looking out over to oak trees, which is gorgeous. And Jonestown really does have a lot of them. Big tall ceilings. Built in 2019. Oh, that's a beautiful kitchen. That same tile is on the backsplash that was in the bathroom, and those warm colors of the wood floor. You know, I think I would make this crown molding not bright white like that, but that's just something a can of paint can fix. So just a little bit of countertop space here, but you have a deep sink and beautiful black appliances. This would be a great weekend home, maybe a starter home. Looks like maybe that's the laundry in there. A shiplap wall here. Open living space. It's a cute home. Open shelving, which I really like. It's good. This is the washroom, so you know where everything is. I'm not sure. Maybe this is the laundry, because that would be weird to have a bathroom open up to a kitchen. Oh, now that's a beautiful setting. You see these caps right here? Those are for the septic, because there's septic out in Jonestown. Here they are again. That's a beautiful fence, and what a nice area for morning coffee or reading a book in the afternoon. Okay, so a partially fenced yard. You're close to someone else, but it looks like this is brick on the back, so easy maintenance and a beautiful backyard. It falls off a little bit, so if you ever I don't think you could put a swimming pool in. It's very small, 0.19 acres, but you always have to think about the septic field when you think about swimming pools. didn't mention anything about this, but it looks like it might be a separate entrance. Maybe it's a garage. Oh, that's what it is. It's really beautiful. Isn't the color nice and calming? And I bet those lights look really cool at night. Oh, it does. Look, here's the kitchen and there's your bathroom. That's not my favorite thing in the world. I might have put the primary bedroom here and then share a bath right here. But I know why they did it, because it's easier to run plumbing when you're next to, the kitchen or a washroom or something. And there it is. When I looked at these last night, I thought this was going to be my favorite home because of the blue, but it looks a lot brighter blue than what I saw on my little tiny thumbnail last night. This is Warren Cove, which is down in Lago Vista. $360,000, 1820 square feet, 4 beds, 2 baths on over 1/4 of an acre. This one was built in 2022. There's your primary bedroom with a nice tray ceiling. The colors are calming and soothing. Your backyard has some nice oak trees there. Yeah, it looks like that stucco needs to be painted again. And this is just one of my pet peeves. I mean, having all the splash up of the dirt on the foundation, just some plants there could add more interest and coolness to the property. So it's wide open inside, oversized windows on a cul-de-sac, a wall of sliding glass doors. There are granite countertops in the kitchen, and they advertise a dedicated office. So there's your granite. Basic laundry, primary bedroom again. And there's your primary bathroom. That countertop looks like it's raised up a little bit, so tall people like me will enjoy that. That's a good oversized shower. And this is, I guess, the dedicated office. They don't have beds in some of these bedrooms. That is your secondary bathroom. Now there's a tub and some secondary bedrooms. It looks like it sits up on a hill. This is a handcrafted limestone retaining wall they wrote in there. And I'm trying to read from my notes so that I can make sure you see everything. I'm just looking at this house here. There's a door to nowhere, so that might be interesting if you're sitting on your back patio watching somebody walk out from there. So backyard space can be grassed in, but you've got shade trees here, and it looks like they have a little setup for sitting back there. 0.26 acres, so that's nice. And there's your floor plan. Okay, this one on Douglas is a little bit closer in to Loman Ford than Warren Cove. And this is located very close to the Highland Lake Golf Course. This is 2800 Douglas, was built in 2023. If you buy this home, you will get a free pizza. That is what they advertise at their open house this weekend. Oversized driveway, which I really like, with a 3-car garage. One thing I do not like is the stone on the outside, because I think it looks more like for the interior of a home. But some people like it, and that's what makes our world go round, right? $490,000 for this one. This is a nice, clean, modern interior. It is a custom home built in 2023 by Carlson Custom Homes, and they built it for themselves. They thought they wanted a lake house, but they found themselves not coming out here as much. That's actual wood flooring in there. And oversized quartz island. That's nice. I would think they would make those pendants look a little more like custom. And then you have a backsplash here that runs across and all the way up. And I do like a wooden countertop. Some people don't. I think they think germs and bacteria get in there. It reminds me of my laboratory days back in college. And I like the blue cabinets with the gray handles. That looks really nice. Your eating area looks out to the home to the right, which is also for sale in Mid-Century, and that is really cute. I love the herringbone, and You have a space for a wine fridge. Maybe a carpenter could come in and finish that off so it doesn't look like it's just sitting in there. Primary bedroom with a door to the outside and very tall ceilings. It looks like a huge room. It's hard to tell from here. Then you have raised sinks on top of the countertops in the primary bathroom. The tile is dark brown and it looks like it has some type of striations in it. It looks really pretty. Clean lines, shaker style. Oh, I love that tub. And then look how the faucet goes right into the wall. That's cool. I love a standalone tub. And then the shower is super wide with a bench seat in there. So go through the bathroom to get to your closet. And here it is. We have some secondary bedrooms with tons of windows and light. Your secondary bathroom. And then there's also a half bath with this home. That's it. That's pretty. Laundry room, you've got the same wood countertops as you do in the kitchen, so that's nice. Open shelving. It just flows throughout the property. Now here's the back of the property. This street is Highland Lake Drive. It is not super busy, but it is a way that many people get to their home in Lago Vista. You have a raised deck in the back and it's a fully fenced yard, so it is fairly private. You can store things underneath that raised deck. Clear out some trees, do a really cool swimming pool, something along those lines. Again, $490,000. This is a nice privacy wall that allows the air to flow. I'm imagining this is probably off of the primary bedroom. Okay, yep, you can see here's Highland Lake Drive and this is Douglas, and this is a mid-century house that is on the market. It's our listing, but you back up to the golf course and you have some really incredible views. So any chance I get to highlight my sellers' homes, I'm going to do that. And then you can see how close you are to Lake Travis. I love the mid-centuries that we get to see in Lago Vista. This looks like a panoramic picture, maybe by the owner of the house, but I think they're showing off their view of the hills, the lake, and the deer that come around the property in Lago Vista. And you can see it's located on the golf course, beautifully manicured. This one is 21206 National Drive, $490,000. You've got the exposed beams, the rock fireplace all the way up to the ceiling with a very special place for your chopped wood. You see where they have located their television over here. You could put it up here if you wanted to, or maybe even, a better location here so it's more at eye level. That great view out the back of the hill country and the golf course. And then you have a renovated kitchen. I like the lights. Here's your expanded patio, expanded deck, and an above ground pool. You can see it there. And here is your floor plan. Xeriscaped front yard and a front patio, which is really cool. So the agent lists the things that were upgraded over the last 8 years, which is HVAC, roof, and water heater. And I laugh at that because that's not upgrades, that's just home maintenance. Upgrades would be what they did to the kitchen, if they replaced the floor, but this is a really cool mid-century. I love the exposed beams. And it flows really well. I've been in this home before. Multiple ways to get to the back patio. Here is the primary bedroom, which is humongous, and it has its own private access to the back patio. You have a very, very tiny bathroom. I think that's going to be a problem. So I was in there with the homeowner, and it was just kind of hard to fit with both of us, but it's super cute. In these pictures, you really need to get inside homes to see how the pictures actually feel. This is just another bedroom. That one's located near the primary bedroom. This is a bathroom that's located by the other bedroom on the other side of the home. So you have the primary bedroom and one other one close by, and then on the complete other side of the home is this bedroom here, all with access out to the back patio. Wall of cabinets, and so you see how it's situated here. This is a really cute house. I love the backyard. And if you are here for the 4th of July, great view of the fireworks, but then also in the wintertime, it's on the hill, so this is a great place to go sledding when the snow comes. And I love a screened-in patio. We don't see enough of those out here, but it's a great way to enjoy the outdoors when we do have bug season, which isn't super all the time. And a crystal clear pool. Lago Life. Yep, you're right in the heart of everything here. And then there's the garage. I'm not sure what this is about. Maybe we'd have to look at the seller's disclosure, but you can see that there's storage overhead, so great use of space. Back in Jonestown now, this is a like-new custom home built in 2024, 11111 Elm Street. And it's listed at $549,000. What are they showing us here? I guess the location of all this stuff. 2 dishwashers. Oh my gosh, my dream come true. 2209 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. Now that's a gorgeous bathroom. I love the tile going all the way up to the ceiling. And this color cabinetry, it's modern. I'm sure it will last for a long time. And the slate on the floor, that's really gorgeous. Primary closet, full overlay or frameless slim shaker cabinet. Oh, okay, so it's a slim shaker. So the shaker is that piece of wood around the edge, and sometimes it's really, really thick. And I love good tile in a bathroom for sure. It looks like a little bit of a tiny room and a closet there. This is white oak flat front inset, and I don't know how to read that language. I'm not really sure what it is. But yeah, gorgeous bathroom for sure. Let's see. Striking modern facade with clean lines and welcoming entry path. I like the windows here. I love a ton of windows. Your laundry room, sleeping quarters, plush carpet, and then that's your backyard. This sits on 0.12 acres. In Jonestown, you're gonna have a lot smaller lots, but you're closer to Cedar Park, so what do you like? Okay, I think this might be my favorite one out of the lower priced homes. This is the one I was thinking of. It is still bright blue, but it has a lot more interest with those exposed beams and the corbels. These are corbels here that go underneath the soffit. And I like the front entryway with a little bit of porch here. And of course, I love patriotism. We live in an amazing place. 2909 Davis Cove in Lago Vista, $575,000. Archways, subway tile, stainless steel appliances, chef faucet, exposed beams. I like the countertop space. There's plenty there. 2,158 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. Sits on over 1/4 of an acre. Look at all the archways. That's really nice. And then the high ceilings. The accent wall here is a beautiful teal, and it's replicated underneath the countertop. Lots of windows. Let's see. Dedicated home office. Option to purchase the home with the furniture. So you can just move right in and start living a Great Lake life. Yeah, that's a pretty home. I like it. And look at the way the lot line goes. So privacy here. And secondary bedrooms. Another beautiful tiled bathtub area, and then this open space for little baskets. That's awesome. Or toilet paper. Secondary bedroom. Wow. Walk-in shower, separate tub, 2 different sinks on 2 different countertops. You don't want to accidentally wash your face with your eyes closed and pick up your husband's aftershave or something and put that on. You have a covered patio in the back, a couple steps to walk down. It's interesting in the back as it is in the front. This is a cute, cute little house. There it is, and you are close to the Highland Lake Golf Course. In fact, the home we just saw on Douglas is down this way just a little bit, so you're close to a lot of great things. Yep, I like this one. Into the Hollows. This is 6708 Adventures Place, not just one adventure, but multiple adventures. Jonestown, $1,100,000. In the Hollows, 3,558 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 0.47 acres. Well, that seems, I don't know, half an acre? This seems quite a bit. Okay, so you have a cul-de-sac here, and that's how you get in to your home, but then you back up to another street. So not sure, what the home looks like on this side of the street, but some people may like more of a private backyard, and I'm sure that's why they put those trees in and fenced it in. So I like the offset garages here, and then the entrance coming into the front entryway. Double set of doors here, and then there's your entryway. Kind of basic. You've got builder grade chandelier there, nothing interesting on the walls. You do have a tray ceiling, so there could be so much cool stuff. You could do, a dark moody entrance here with like a stone wall or brick, maybe gold inlay that. There's so much you could do to personalize this home. This looks like a great place for a breakfast bar or a wine bar. They have plantation shutters throughout the whole home. I'm gonna go back one. Okay, carpet. I thought that might have been tile in the bathrooms. Yeah, everything looks like it's builder grade here. Do you see even the thin frame shower, the tile? It doesn't go all the way up to the top. So this is a standard builder grade. This is a really nice wood floor, so maybe that's upgraded. Of course, you get the plantation shutters. This is the primary bedroom and primary bathroom, which is nice and large. Basically, this is a blank slate to do what you'd like to do to it. Of course, I think the drawer pulls and cabinet pulls are an upgrade. I don't know if the builder put that on or not. This is your primary closet, and you've got floor to ceiling tile behind the fireplace. It's wide open. Look at all those cabinets in the kitchen. I could fill those up in just a heartbeat for sure. There's your little dining space. Okay, I've seen this layout of a home, and it is very functional, very nice. So you have this little pocket in here that's your pantry, but it has microwave. Maybe you put your coffee maker in here, so it makes your kitchen feel super clean with all your appliances could be tucked behind in this little closet. All right, rich hardwood flooring. I think that's the private office. Okay, you've got this cool game room here. You could close that in and make it a media room or do exactly what they did there. They have a whole home surround system. Now, I'm not sure that really adds a ton of value, and I've really never been in a home where someone's actually using it. So anyway, this is the back patio, and the back patio and the front have this travertine tile. Back inside to the laundry room, now back outside to the travertine tile, and you have the jacuzzi. They are advertising as part of the sale of the home. You see they put that little screen up because they do back up to the roadway, so this keeps them private when they want to enjoy in a beautiful lush backyard. There's your floor plan, and there's an epoxy coated garage floor on this home. Okay, we're staying in the Hollows, but we're going down Old Burnett Road into a gated section close to the beach club, and this is 17408 Regatta View. It's really an incredible home. You can see the hills, you can see their swimming pool. It's super private. You don't even know that there are neighbors around. This one's offered at $1,549,000. You have multiple views of Lake Travis. This is just one of them. From the upper deck. There are 2 upper decks. Isn't this like a resort in itself? And I know the neighbors, and they are amazing. So archways just framing that beautiful hill country and Lake Travis. You can see the entryway. It has double iron front doors. You have a balcony that runs across a catwalk, big open interior, freshly painted trim and kitchen cabinets, doors. You have built-ins all throughout here. It's big, wide open, and this beautiful wood inlay is really incredible when you see it in person. Just look at the enormity of it and how much beauty comes through in those windows, like the exterior greenery, the clouds in the sky. I just really like this openness. And then here we are in the kitchen. It's nice and bright and light. You have multiple countertop levels. If you like that sort of thing, you've got a really great workstation right here, and then exposed stone that has been whitewashed. And little cubbies for salt and pepper. This is your dining area looking into the kitchen. And then this is the more formal dining area looking out to the front of the home. Oh my gosh, this primary bedroom. So obviously this furniture is oversized and the pillars on that bed are incredibly tall. And if you were to walk into the room, you would just see how large this room really is. It looks out over the sitting area on the back patio and near the fireplace. And look at this incredible bathtub. Don't you feel like a king or a queen? There's something special about the wrought iron that's inside this circular window, and I'm not sure exactly what it is, but we'll have to get the seller to tell us sometime. And then it's just like a spa in there, almost like a castle spa. This is a bedroom on the front of the house that used to be an office, so that's why you see the wood here. They had the desk located, and then this was their focal point, and they built in these bookshelves, but these current owners have turned it to a bedroom. And this is a bathroom that's associated with that bedroom. So 2 bathrooms on the main floor before you walk up to this grand staircase. This is a like extra area upstairs. It is attached to a bedroom through a Jack and Jill bathroom. So this can be used as an office or a game room, something along those lines. And wonderful indoor-outdoor living when you have these doors open to one of the upstairs patios. And this is the upstairs patio. This is where they love to hang out, play cards, have a glass of wine because they love those lake views. This is the Jack and Jill bathroom that connects that to this bedroom, which is located on the front of the home. This is another bedroom upstairs that has its own private balcony, and that's it. And from this balcony, you can actually get 2 views of the lake. And an office upstairs, so 3 bedrooms upstairs. Now this is the downstairs patio. You can see there's a built-in fireplace here. You can see the wood inlay on the ceiling, and it's framed out with molding, stained concrete, just really beautiful accents around a built-in kitchen and grill area, and remarkable from the outside as it is on the inside. Now to the resort style pool with multiple waterfalls and a spa and some bubblies. Doesn't that look refreshing? Their plants, when these are in bloom, are just wonderful color backyard. It's really, really gorgeous. And they have some unique trees back here too. A little fire pit. And there's the front of the home. Now this home is located close to the beach club, so you can actually walk out the back gate and go to the beach club for dinner or for the events that happen there. This is a really special place, and of course this is the North Shore Marina located in the Hollows that's award-winning year over year over year, even award-winning in the whole nation. So you don't have to own a boat, you can just go there and rent a boat. And this is your acreage here. It's let's see how many acres, 1.4 acres. Come be my neighbor. As always, I'm so thankful that you've watched this video with me and any of my other YouTube videos, or connected with me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, X, anywhere that we are, because we are everywhere. If you want to see something special about Lago Vista, I'd be more than happy to shoot a video for you. I have a team full of amazing agents that live and work in this area, years and years of experience, and we help buyers and sellers just like you every day. So reach out with any questions and we'd love to help you.